mother speaks.
Hi Gemini, Taurus, Moon sign people. Welcome to your April 5th Pisces new moon reading. This is Pisces for your Vedic moon sign. You want to check the links below and make sure that you are not also Gemini in your Vedic moon sign. We're moving more into just looking at the Vedic moon signs because in my work with Mama Drama Trauma, I'm noticing, and basically I've been noticing, but confirmation that the healing is really happening working with the Vedic signs. And for you, this energy for this new moon is 11th house energy. And so this has a lot to do with your hopes. It has to do with your dreams for your life, your associations that make those dreams come true, that you've built over a period of time. And this is really working with the fact that Mars is in your first lunar house. All these readings are based on your first lunar house, and that is Taurus, Gemini in the Western. Now, again, not so much about the Western, but we're looking at moon yogas with Vedic lunar astrology. Healing Mama Drama Trauma, condition in which the mother projects unhealed aspects of herself onto her child, causing emotional and or physical trauma, is healed through connecting to the mother of all mothers. The mother of all mothers is that still small voice within, our intuition, our highest selves. It is the voice of our soul. Now, in Vedic astrology, the sun is the soul. So the sun sign is that soul personality. The moon is how it feels. It is the repository of its memories over many lifetimes. The soul knows its karma. It also transmits and communicates back and forth through that physical life of the ascendant, that ego life, the emotions. And so the moon is a satellite transmitter, essentially the first satellite before the human mind created satellites, the moon. So Great Mother, the mother of all mothers, is the true transmitter of our emotional and our intuitional experience in this physical body. We associate that with our physical mother until we connect with Great Mother, which is why we do that in healing Mama Drama Trauma. You cannot heal from it if you are still connected to the guilt, blame, and shame that perpetuates it. So working with the Great Mother Speaks Oracle deck and with my inner work coaching at greatmotherspeaks.info, we learn how to grieve the mother that we want in order to accept the one that we have. New moon readings have to do with being able to clearly see what you have learned over the previous lunar cycle in terms of the lessons of MDT. MDT is a soul contract between two souls, and so the lessons always occur. It's a lifetime of healing, but they're always occurring in two areas: our area of evolving in self-love and of evolving in spiritual independence. That, again, personal connection to our inner soul selves, the truth of who we are, as opposed to projecting that reality of who we are, what we feel, onto others, first and foremost, our wounded mother. Okay? So those wounded mother issues are only healed when we become conscious of this process and we begin to work with it. Okay, Virgo moon sign people, you download information intuitively from your 12th house of Leo in a very playful, creative way. You experience your emotions in a very Virgo way. You are very much into separating the wheat from the chaff, so to speak. I don't know which way I'm looking. I'm on a different phone. I'm having difficulty recording all of these videos, so bear with me. So if I'm looking cross-eyed over here, whatever, it's not intentional, but I think I'm supposed to look over here. That's Virgo. And you process information after you've done all that in a very Libran type of mode. For this lunar cycle, healing your MDT or working with people that you are healing MDT with is the energy of Maya, which is all about, and my battery might be low, so this might be really quick, seeing things for what they are, facing things how they really are. This is third eye energy, Cancer house energy. So of course this is 11th house energy for you, and 11th house energy for you is where the North Node is, right. I'm sorry. You don't have anything really active in the 11th house right now, except for this card, which is the moon sign, the new moon sign. It's intuitive. North Node energy in the Western is in Cancer. That's what kind of got me off, right? But in the Vedic, it is in Gemini. That's 10th house energy for you, which really has to do with how you're feeling about moving forward in reorganizing your life based on the illusions that you've uncovered up to this point. This new moon is occurring in the nakshatra of Uttara Bhadrapada, which is a very mature, wise, grounded Piscean energy. And this Cancer that's coming up for you, this 11th house energy that's coming up for you, would indicate that you're getting this wisdom, you're getting this kind of groundedness based on the people that you associate with. Maybe it is a hidden ability that you have that you really haven't focused on or paid attention to in this lunar cycle. Your soul wants to focus on that. We'll see. Because what's bringing that up is the angel card, Virgo moon sign people. This is learning, more than learning to live the law. This is living in loving detachment. This is letting go of the mother that you want to accept the one that you have. You have begun this process, or you are beginning this process with this moon in your 7th house. 7th house with lunar energies has to do with soul contracts. And of course, where your planets are placed in and around your moon yogas, as well as your current Mahadasha, is going to have a great influence on this, meaning what planet is influencing your chart the most at this time. But if it happens to be the moon dasha that you're in, or it happens to be Piscean energy, or rather Jupiterian energy that is ruling your chart at this time, you're getting some very strong indications that if you haven't already started your MDT healing process, that you really do need to start. Particularly as it relates to embracing your divinity identity, because what's in your shadow position is face the challenge. Face the challenge is throat chakra energy ruled by Mercury. Mercury, Venus, and Neptune are conjunct in Aquarius. This for you is 6th house energy. So relating to the inner work that your soul wants to do, move past the illusion of MDT, this is inner work that needs to be done, and facing the challenge and doing that. What you want is to align yourself in order to do this inner work with the law of mystery and divine order. You really want to be in a place, if you aren't already. If you are, this is a confirmation that you are in this place. But if you aren't in this place already, you really want to be in a place where you are honoring the law of mystery and divine order. You are letting go of MDT, in other words. You are letting go of the guilt, the blame, and the shame of MDT. You're not making yourself responsible. You're not feeling like you have to control your triggers or anyone else's triggers. You are wanting to release the illusion that any of that can be controlled, and that connecting with the mother of all mothers, great mother, and following the guidance of your angels to live in loving detachment from all of that is your answer. You're wanting to live that. You're wanting to experience that. You don't want that just to be an intellectual kind of a Leo energy that says, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to create this, that I'm intuitively downloading this. You want to actually experience this emotionally. And root chakra yang energy is Saturnal energy. Saturn is in the South Node. Speaking of third quarter energy of release, it is conjunct Pluto. It is conjunct briefly this month for about 20 days Jupiter. Speaking of Piscean energy. And so this is a big thrust toward the cosmos really supporting your process of release. I think I got where I'm supposed to be looking. So sorry, I've been looking over there. Okay. What's supporting it is heart chakra energy. Heart chakra is new moon energy. You have third eye new moon energy. You have heart above energy completely supporting you in this process, Virgo moon sign people. You are really tapping into this inner wisdom right now. And, you know, apparently you didn't know that you had the ability to face the challenges that are coming up as a result of you doing that. As a result of you facing these challenges, you have the inner wisdom to follow your guidance, or as a result of you not wanting to face the challenge, you are getting confirmation that you are getting guidance and that you do have the inner wisdom to do it. Regardless of which way it's going for you, the present state of your ego soul alignment is the Dagda card. This double yin second chakra card is all about intuitive downloads. Wow, you need to hear this because all of these cards are just really pointing back to this. And you have a lot of fourth house energy, okay? You have fourth house in the south node. And what's in the south node? What's in K2? You know, Pluto, Saturn, all this release. And so you're releasing all of these maternal issues, all of these toxic maternal issues. You're releasing all of these ways that you have been creatively approaching how to heal this. And you're realizing that, hey, you know, the best thing for me to do right now is to follow my bliss, another new moon card, live past this illusion, and trust my inner wisdom. I need to just go for it. I need to just face the challenge and trust the downloads that I'm getting from my angels, my guides, and my ancestors. This is really, really straightforward. How your soul wants to do this inner work, really like total revealing that wizard is just a wizard. Your mom is just a woman. You know, our mothers are just people too. We're just people. We're just women. We're just parents with our children. And we have these soul contracts. It's a seventh house energy for you with this new moon. And you're seeing the truth of all of this, and your soul wants to just go in the dark night of the soul and start the work if it hasn't already started. If it has started the work, this is confirmation that you are in the dark night of the soul. Our demons of fear lead us into the dark night. Our angels of light bring us out. And so you are being led. You are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and you're being encouraged through this dark night. You have several dark night cards. To follow your bliss, to continue looking past the illusion, to trust that inner wisdom and follow your guidance so that your outcome this month is freedom. Virgo moon sign people, you are being offered a chalice of emancipation. And this chalice is often difficult to receive when we're not willing to face the challenge of trusting our inner wisdom and our guidance. But you have such an abundance of it. Double yin, Jupiter, ruling Sagittarius, which is in your fourth house of the mother, of feeling grounded in the world, etc., that there's no reason why you shouldn't be totally freed up by the end of this lunar cycle. There's a lot that's going to be continuing to support you in the fourth house. Remember, Jupiter is going to be going retrograde there. Okay, now it's going to go retrograde actually in Sagittarius, which is going to be in your third house of communication. But that's going to set up Pluto going retrograde on the 24th. And then on the 29th, we have Saturn going retrograde. And so all of these planets in and around the South Node are really going to give you that thrust to embrace your emancipation. Just trust the process. And know that your wishes and your desires of releasing all of the toxicity around MDT that you can at this time is being supported by the law of mystery and divine order. Thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking. But above all and most of all, remember, Great Mother loves you, and I do. I am Great Mother, Holy Spirit, Yin, Divine Mother, Cosmic Womb, Deep Space, the Moon, Dark Matter, the Void, the Black Hole, Hathor, Isis, Diana, Mami Ishtar, Kali, Mammy, and Mother Mary.